What is going on, guys? George here with another video, and welcome back to the channel. You might be tripping out because I'm inside my truck, yes, outside my house, but don't trip out. We're gonna be doing a quick little awesome install. Here you have it, guys, the all new Chrome Delete kit by Meso Customs, and this is something that I've been looking forward to just because, for those of you guys that are familiarized with the Toyota Tacomas and Toyotas in general, Toyota does a very good job when it comes down to adding chrome anywhere they can. That's with the grills, that's on the bumpers, and especially inside of the cab. I did went ahead and ordered a white kit and a black kit. Which one do you think I'm gonna install on my truck today? I'll take a little minute here, a little break. Go down below and comment, because in today's video you will have a big chance of winning one of these kits. Alright, so now that you took a minute and we enjoyed some B-roll while you commented down below, I am gonna go with the white kit. The reason why is because, for those of you guys that have been following my channel, my leather seats do have white stitching, and I figured, you know what? I think the white would look pretty awesome. So that's exactly what we're gonna be doing today. Now, when it comes down to the black one, I'm gonna be giving it to one of you guys. All you have to do is obviously watch the video and subscribe. That is it. Subscribe and you will have a chance to win one of these bad boys. Actually, you have to do one more step. You have to comment down below what color do you want and why do you want it. Now, I know I do have a black one here in my hand, but if you win, I'll be more than happy to send you a different color. You can go on my website, they're on there, take a browse and look at what color you would like, whether it's a cement gray one, whether it's a quicksand color, whether it's a Barcelona red kit. Let me know, go on the website, look through the colors, and you will have a chance to win one of these bad boys. Like I said, subscribe, make sure you guys comment down below what color do you want, and do me a favor, this is optional, tell a friend. Enough said. Let's install this bad boy and get rid of the chrome. So the first step we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be removing the shift knob to have more access when it comes down to the bezels. Twist it off, should come right off. So now that we have removed the shift knob, you can go ahead and place it in your little cup holder. We're gonna pull this up here and we're gonna pry this area here. Once you do that, you will have a connector here on the side. Make sure you disconnect it. Once you disconnect that connector that controls the shift knob, then we can go ahead and just pry it up. You might have to just move it around just a bit to remove it from the shift boot, just like that. We can go ahead and put this on the side. And as you can see here, I have crumbs and just a bunch of stuff. So while you're at it, take some time, clean this bad boy up and make it look nice again. So step number 2, we are gonna have to pop this bezel out. In my case, I'm not gonna be able to pop it out completely because I do have an Expedition Essential mount on it. So all we're gonna be doing is just pulling it out. If you don't have an Expedition Essential mount, everything should actually pop out in one shot. So once your bezel is completely off, we're gonna focus on the bottom portion of it, which is where your push to start, your forward drive engager, and your AC modules are at. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna just lift it and push it out. Now on this side, you will have a small little panel that you have to pop out just like this. That way you have access to completely pull it out. So you're just gonna gently pull on it and it should come right off. All right, so now that we successfully removed this portion from where it was, all we're gonna be doing is just disconnecting all the wires or the harnesses. They have little tabs, just go ahead and pinch them and this should all come right out just like that. Now we can go on side and install the new Meso Custom bezels. Alright, so we are inside now, and now we're going to be focusing on the install portion of it. Earlier, we just removed the parts that we're going to be working on just so it makes it a lot easier once we're inside. So we're going to be focusing on the shift knob, which is chrome here, and this portion of it here around the cup holder. Now, before I get started, I also want to tell you guys that I do have these coin holders on my website as well. Got a couple of coins in here. But as you can see here, Toyota made a small little indentation here, or a small area that's pretty much useless. So what this coin holder does, it actually sits in place and it looks pretty factory. Just throwing it out there, this is not part of the install. But now that I put it in there, now we're going to be focusing on this area here, which is the chrome. So we're going to flip this over, and in my case, I am going to use a flathead screwdriver just like this one, really small. We're going to just take a little peek here, and you will see some small little tabs that we're going to be kind of pushing out and releasing them, and that will give us access to push out the bezel itself. But just go ahead and just take your time, and you'll see it's kind of hard to capture it with the camera, but you will see the little tabs that I'm talking about. And once you do that, then you can actually push it up, and you will notice that the bezel will start to come out from the other side, just like this. And there you have it, the original chrome bezel. And now what we can do is we can actually grab the new one, which is this one, place it on top, and click it into place just like that. And as you can see here, this thing looks absolutely factory, if not even better, just because of the texture. It's got kind of like a matte finish to it, as opposed to chrome and glossy. So I'm really liking it, and I like the fact that it's white. I think it's gonna look really good once I put it back inside. Alright, so now this one is done. We can go ahead and just grab it, put it on the side, and now we're gonna focus on this bad boy. This could be a little intimidating just because you're like, oh man, I don't want to mess nothing up, but it's really not that hard. I've done this already, and should be a piece of cake. Now if you look at the back here, you will have your power, or your push to start, and you also have your four-wheel drive engager. It's gonna look something like this in the back, and they do have two little tabs, just like that one right here, and that one right there. And to remove it, all we're going to be doing is pinching the tabs, and it should pop right out, just like this. Same thing applies to the four-wheel drive one. You will have two small little tabs, one right there, one right there. We're going to just pinch it, and it should pop right out. As you can see, mine are super dirty. They're full of dust or dirt. Alright, so now we're gonna grab our power button, which is this one. And you will have some small little tabs here, as you can see here. 1, 2, and 3. All we're gonna be doing is just kind of pinching it just like that and pushing it up very gently. And just like that is how you remove the chrome bezel from this button here. Alright, so now we can grab our bezel, and the way you're going to install this is you want to make sure that the engine portion of it is facing up, and then if you turn it around here, you will see that there's a small little groove or small little opening on the bezel Trying to get this thing to autofocus. Right there. You guys see that? This little area, or this portion of the bezel, will go towards the bottom, towards the stop. So we're gonna just flip it around, just like this. We're gonna just gently push it in. Take your time with it, just massage it. The last thing you want is to break the bezel. Alright, so once you place the bezel right on top of the power button, it should look something like this. And now we're going to be focusing on the four-wheel drive one, and we're going to be flipping it around. And right here you will see two small Phillips screws that you will have to remove. Once you remove them, go ahead and just pop this little guy out, and that will expose this little logic board. Alright, so now that you have the logic board exposed, all we're going to do is just kind of pry it up like that and just remove it. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and just grab this little centerpiece, take it out, and if you look closely inside, you will see another small Phillips screw that you will have to remove. Once you remove the screw, pretty much everything will just kind of fall apart just like that. And now you can actually turn it around and you will see the small little tabs that you will have to pinch in order for the bezel to pop out. Alright, so all we're going to be doing next is just slide the flathead screwdriver through the edge of it and just kind of pull the tabs up. It'll be easier if you do have a pick, but in my case this is all I have, so kind of just, you can hear it click off, and with your fingers just kind of work the bezel and pull it out just like that. This one right here, guys, is probably the trickiest out of all of them, just because you can see here there's a lot of little parts to it, but take your time and you'll be all right. So now all we're going to be doing is just reversing the process. Oh, before we reverse the process, we do have to put the new bezel, which is the white one. So I'm going to look right behind to see where the tabs are at. Just like that. And just kind of turn it, work it, and snap it into place, just like that. Alright, and the last piece of the puzzle would be, obviously, grabbing your buttons, you know what I mean? Putting them back into place, making sure that everything works here. Make sure we grab our power here and put that into place. Alright guys, check it out. This is the finished product. Well, not really, I still have to install it, but just to kind of give you guys a visual before I install it. And this is what it looked like before with the chrome, now with the white. And for those of you guys that have been following my Instagram and my YouTube for a long time, know that I'm a big fan of the white and black contrast. That was a theme for the truck for a long time. It was literally black, gray, and white, but I did switch it up now with the T37s that are bronze. But I'm really liking this look. Might even go back to some black T37s depending on the budget. But Stu at Meso Customs, this question and challenge is for you. Whenever you make these bezels white, let me know. I'll be more than happy to purchase them. But for now, it's looking pretty good. Now we're gonna go outside and install it. But yeah, let's go. Alright guys, and the last one is the one that goes on top of the shift knob. This one you don't have to remove anything, just simply place it on top, push it down. We're gonna screw the shift knob in place, and we're simply just gonna push it up and pop it into place, just like that. So now that you guys saw the finished product, what do you guys think of it? I understand that this mod is not for everybody, but in my personal opinion, I think that it definitely gives the interior of the truck a different personality, because keep in mind, not a lot of people are rocking these kits just yet. So people will come in here and probably trip out like, dude, how'd you change the bezels? I'll be like, dude, go on my YouTube and check out the video. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, like I said, it's a little mod, it's a little complicated, but it will definitely give your truck its own personality. So if you guys want to enter to win, you guys know what to do already. All you have to do is subscribe and comment the color that you want and why you would want it. It's super easy. It's gonna take a couple seconds to enter, but make sure you subscribe, because for those of you guys that are subscribed know that I usually post on my community post, or the community section of the channel, and that is exactly where I'll be putting the winner next week. So stay tuned, and that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you didn't, then click that thumbs down, but if you did, click the thumbs up. Make sure you guys stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.